Good morning. I'm an addict named Austin. I got clean here at Serenity House in Abilene, Texas, October 19, 2014. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Let's read the Just for Today. November 11th, from surrender to acceptance. We surrender quietly and let the God of our understanding take care of us. Surrender and acceptance are like infatuation and love. Infatuation begins when we encounter someone special. Infatuation requires nothing but the acknowledgement of the object of our infatuation. For infatuation to become love, however, requires a great deal of effort. That initial connection must be slowly, patiently nurtured into a lasting, durable bond. It's the same with surrender and acceptance. We surrender when we acknowledge our powerlessness. Slowly, we come to believe that a power greater than ourselves can give us the care we need. Surrender turns to acceptance when we let this power into our lives. We examine ourselves and let our God see us as we are. Having allowed the God of our understanding access to the depths of ourselves, we accept more of God's care. We ask this power to relieve us of our shortcomings and help us amend the wrongs we've done. Then we embark on a new way of life, improving our conscious contact and accepting our higher power's continuing care, guidance, and strength. Surrender, like infatuation, can be the beginning of a lifelong relationship. To turn surrender into acceptance, however, we must let the God of our understanding take care of us each day. Just for today, my recovery is more than infatuation. I have surrendered. Today I will nurture my conscious contact with my higher power and accept that power's continuing care for me. And this is all a process. In the beginning, I'm learning to surrender at new levels, right? I'm learning to surrender different parts of my life, different things. And that's a process in itself. That's why this doesn't happen overnight. By surrendering to this program, we start seeing different areas of our life that we can surrender. We might even see how we take it back sometimes. And we try to get in that position. And there was, the first 2 times that I worked the steps, I was still, in that second time, I was still surrendering some things in my life. I was still struggling with getting up and trying to control my life every day and not surrendering, right? Because I thought I knew what was best because I had got some good results and I was clean and some good things were happening. I find out over time that surrender is a posture, and I've got to get up and surrender to this way of life every day. And then I need to do some work, right? Because surrender doesn't get to acceptance without doing some work. I've got to do some work. I need to do something for my recovery every day. I need to find out what God's will is for me. I need to be in place so I don't miss the things that He has for me. And I need help seeing them and acting on them when they are put in front of me, right? For an addict like me, I find out a lot of this information in the step working process. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be people in my life every day that I can connect with that doesn't have anything to do with the step working process. But if I really want to be in position and have anything to offer myself or others, I got to be in the step working process. The information that I find in there is what's going to help me to be able to cultivate these relationships, right? And to be able to share with others. I don't just need to share how messed up my life is all the time, right? Or how I try to control it, or how it's unmanageable and all these things. I've got to get in position. And so just like hope turns into faith and faith turns into trust, surrender turns into acceptance. The more I get into the literature, the more I find myself, and the more I realize how the disease of addiction affects me. And so it's not hard for me to get into that acceptance piece because I know there's no other option. This is the way. If I want a good life today, and I never want to use drugs or have any other symptoms of the disease of addiction, I've got to stay surrendered, and I've got to accept that I'm an addict. That's not always a bad thing, right? I've got to have humility and know who I am and who I'm not, and accept that this program is the answer for me. If you're struggling or need support, please reach out. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I hope you have a good day and a good week.